And he's like, hey man, I go, you go heavy? He's like, hell no. He goes, man, you don't train heavy on the road, you get hurt. And I was like, yeah, he's right.
So. And honestly, when I travel, a lot of times I don't like to do legs outside of my own gym. But obviously, when you're away for like 2 weeks, then you gotta make do. But if I had the choice, I'm not gonna do legs outside of my own gym. I'll do arms, I'll do back.
That's why I always would do arms on Saturday, because if I traveled guest pose or whatever I was doing, you can do arms anywhere.
You can do arms anywhere.
So legs, back, stuff like that, I want to do in my gym.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I got it. Because you never know where you're gonna be. Because a trip like this, you don't know if you're gonna be in a really good gym, or it's gonna be a gym where you can't even do it. I've been to gyms. Like I went to a gym in Brazil one time. I was supposed to do legs. I was there for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't train.
Oh no.
I mean, the equipment was so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried doing leg extensions. I couldn't do 50 pounds, bro. It hurt my knees so bad. My knees don't hurt. And the leg press, same thing. I'm like, I can't do this. And they had those little bitty bars, and they were so narrow. I couldn't get underneath it. I'm like, man, I'm out. So you know, because of stuff like that, that's why you try to save that stuff for home.
What do you think about the Surströmming? The Swedish fish.
That shit was fucking disgusting, man.
You've had it?
I never tried. I cannot. Oh, see all this video on YouTube, man.
Taking a taste. I'm not eating a can. I will fight everybody at the same time. Come on, you fucking son of a bitch. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hela går,
Not okay. It was not okay.
Oh, you didn't even try it?
No, I ain't tried it.
You had a little piece, man.
You tried. I see some videos.
I didn't eat it, bro. I took a bite of the cracker, and it was like, I'm like, I'm gonna throw this up, man. I put it back down. This one, he's slurping it up, man.
But
going out of style.
I see you tried, right?
Yeah.
You tried. I see you.
Dude, let me tell you something. I was gagging more opening the can and smelling it than I was eating it. Because as soon as that can
opened,
opened,
ready to bust. They're so buffed out. And then we put it in the sack. As soon as you punch it, it starts spewing out. I'm like, this is worse than a dead animal on the side of the road. In the summertime, it's worse.
Takes the summer roll.
and I butchered deer. I've smelled some nasty. But that hit me, and I was like, oh, that's sour. It was
like, so this one,
Is that good for you?
he gets it on his shirt, right? It smells so bad. He disappears. He comes back and he's bleeding. He went to the kitchen. He's trying to find a knife to cut his shirt off to get it off of him, and so he can't find a knife. So
Was it so bad?
No, he got a potato peeler. He couldn't find a knife, so he got a potato peeler. Yeah. He's trying to cut his shirt, and he stabs himself with it. He don't care because he's just trying to get it off. You know.
So you better eat good now, Shaun.
Yeah, now I'm good.
Otherwise, it's going to be some Surströmming for you.
Bro, we went outside.
I'm dieting.
yeah, we walked outside because the whole house, like if somebody did that in my house, I'd shoot them.
Start off like seated or lying. I try to do like 6 to 8 sets, and then I'll do like
There's a big toolbox by like, yeah, big.
I think they're known for their meat here, which is awesome. I've been having burgers past 2 or 3 days, and man, they've been good.
Points opened up.
Gym in Halmstad, Sweden. About to get this chest workout in. Let's get it done. As an amateur, my goal was to win a national show, and I kept on doing that until I did that.
But if you're trying to shoot off,
and then my next goal was obviously win a pro card. Won a pro card in 2012 at the NPC Nationals. Then the next goal was to, I want to be in that first call out of a pro show. I worked toward that, and guess what? A year later, I was in the first call out of several IFBB pro shows. Once I was in the mix, my goal was, I want to win a show. 2015 rolls around, I ended up winning Vancouver Pro. I was like, boom, I accomplished that goal. I want to win some more shows, but the next goal now is to get to Olympia. Obviously, with winning the 2015 Vancouver Pro, I qualified for the Olympia. Honestly, I'll be completely honest with anyone and everyone. I didn't expect it. Honestly, I was just competing that year just to do well enough to qualify for the next year's Arnold Classic. So I did, I think, 3 or 4 shows I just wanted to keep racking up points and doing well and kind of getting recognized and getting noticed by the IFBB. Like, this kid is good, this kid is consistent, he's always showing up, you know, better and better. And this way, when I apply for the Arnold the next year, they would know my name and see what I've done and say, okay, yeah, we would definitely want him, because we all know that the Arnold Classic is an invite only. You just can't show up to the Arnold Classic, you know. So, but in the midst of all that competing and trying to qualify for the Arnold, I ended up winning the pro show, my first pro show in 2015, and qualifying for Olympia in 2015. That was just, you know, mind blowing. You know, it's something we all dreamed about. You know, the goal was to get to the Olympia stage, but I honestly didn't think it would happen when it did.
Come on. Come on, bitch.
But obviously, I've been to Olympia now. I'm coming up my 5th year at the Olympia. And every year, I place higher and higher and higher. My first year at the Olympia, I didn't place at all. Dead last call out, you know, which was fine. You know, we all start somewhere. We all start from the bottom somewhere. So I was starting out on the Olympia stage. Next year I came in, I was 13th. So obviously moved up now. The following year, I was 9th at the Olympia. This past year in 2018, I was 7th. First call out. You know, top 7 guys they brought out, I was in that first call out with those guys. So now I'm in the first call out.
Come on, bitch. Let's go, Shaun. You know when you're good. You want to adjust?
Right there, right there.
You good?
Yep.
Fight! Come on now! Fight! No, we play with this shit. Come on! My way. Let's go! Come on now! I'm like, come on! Come on! Yeah! Yeah! Come on, Shaun! Yeah! 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 Come on now, push that shit! Yeah! Yeah! Come on! Yeah!
2018, when I won the New York Pro, I knew I was going back to Olympia. And I knew that, you know, winning the New York Pro was huge. And you know, and that's the 3rd biggest show of the year. So anyone who wins that show is considered almost like a top guy. So now I tell myself, like, listen, you're just as good as anybody else. So now, like, you know what? I won the New York Pro. I'm going back to Olympia. But my goal is to get into that first call out. No matter what. I want to be next to Flex, next to Jose, next to David, next to Jeremiah. I want to be next to these guys. So I'm just as good as these guys. Trained my ass off from the time I won the New York Pro to the time I stepped on stage at Olympia. Got to Olympia. I was at my absolute best. Peeled to the bone. Shredded glutes. My look, which is, I felt it was my best look ever. Ended up, obviously, Friday night. I'm sitting there ready, waiting for first call-outs. Call my name at first call-out. It said Flex. It said David, Ahmad, Derek. And they mentioned my name. Like, fuck. I'm in the first call-out at the Olympia. I mean, I've been here, you know, 3 other times and have been, you know, last call-out, third call-out, second call-out. Now I'm in the first call-out. You know, it's a real moment. It's almost like I was doing Olympia again for the first time. But at the same time, I knew I wasn't a rookie. So I was happy for a moment, but you know what? It was time for business. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. 4 more. That's 1. Come on. Up. 2. 1 more. 1. Drive. Good. Slow down. Slower. Good.
I mean, this.
Boom. 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 Okay.
Yeah, that was it. Wait.
You know, I said I'm just as good as these guys. I'm gonna stand and pose, go head to head with each one of these guys. And ended up obviously placing 7th that year, last year. Again, I was happy. I was in a first call out, but I know I wanted more. I know I'm better than that. This year's Olympia, now that I'm already qualified, I have the whole year off now. This is something I've never done in my career. I've never had a full year off to prepare for just one show. Every year I've done a show, I've done 2, 3, 4, 5 shows, and I've gotten better for each show and done well. But now that I have to just focus on one show, who knows what I'm gonna look like next year when I get on stage? I'm gonna be, you know, 5 to 10 pounds bigger. I'm more focused. My eyes are set on the prize, and my goal is to win the Olympia this year. Period. And people call me delusional, but guess what? These are the same people that said I would never turn pro. I would never win a pro show. I'd never make it to the Olympia. These are the people that told me that. So you're telling me that me winning the Olympia is I'm delusional? Keep doing it. I'm gonna make it happen. I love you,
Yeah, one more.
I gotta go heavy. Once I start, I feel like it's too light. I gotta go heavy.
Whopping, it should, whopping 80 pounds.